What's up, nerds? Clim here, and we're doing some Star Rail today. Now, this is a brand new, well, as close to brand new as I can get, file on my main PSN account. My main Star Rail account, sadly, is confined to my European PSN account because Hoyoverse has a really weird thing with region locking their games on consoles. With that said, like I said, this is as close to news I can get, as I started the game up initially from a fresh file to try and get things set up. It did kind of go in through the first couple of cutscenes, and I did a few of the tutorial battles. So we're not too far from the beginning. You didn't really miss all that much. We're going to kind of go from here, and I'm going to pretty much stay free to play on this run. I don't know if I'm going to do the full game, but I'm going to do as much of the story as I can. And I'm probably going to have to adjust the volume because it's a little bit loud right now. So bear with me for a second while I adjust that, because that's something that kind of slipped my mind. Anyways, we're still here in the station where we have our tutorial characters. So let me go in and change the volume real quick. Hopefully that's sufficient. Anyways, we're here in the Herta space station at the beginning of the game. We've got Mommy Kafka here, everybody's favorite DOT character. And we have Silverwolf, who's actually really good on, if you want to play a mono element team, she's your gal. I'm going to have to adjust my controls because I do things a little bit differently. Pretty much I do my controls in these games the same way I do my controls in Genshin, where I want sprint to be circle and I want basic attack to be R1, right? Yeah. That's comfortable.
Someone or something is up ahead.
Danger. Also, these enemies' designs look really cool.
But they're the ones getting besieged.
I love Kafka. She's so awesome. I was so happy when they let us roll for her. Okay, so yeah, I think we're only like 2 tutorials in. Is they're just now telling us about skill points. So pretty much whenever you use a character skill, it uses up a skill point down there. The whole team shares skill points. Every time you do normal attacks, you restore a skill point. And you can't use skills if you don't have any, if you couldn't already tell. Yep, we just explained that. Basic attack to recover skill points. Yep, just keep hitting me, you're gonna die. Oh, we just got our ultimate.
May as well kill them all.
So your ultimate's down there, they fill up when you do actions or you take damage or any other things based on the character skills. Ultimates you can use anytime. You don't have to wait for your turn to use it. You can use it as soon as you get it. You can use it during an enemy's turn, whenever you want. And I'm gonna go ahead and do it now just to show it off. Because she's got one of the cooler ones.
Time to say bye.
Boom. I love it. Kafka's the best. She's one of my team leaders on my main account.
Soul here. Impressive evacuation work. Did Herta organize it herself?
According to the access history, she hasn't logged in here for over 6 months. The evacuation was directed by the acting lead researcher, a girl named Asta.
It doesn't ring a bell. Oh, right. Elio said we wouldn't run into Herta. It seems she really isn't here.
I love her voice too,
Where's the Stellaron?
and her design. Just everything about her is awesome.
Elio's script doesn't include any info about the location of the Stellaron, which means in the future he foresees.
We would find the Stellaron in a non-physical way.
This space station is packed with extraordinary objects. I wouldn't be surprised if there's one that can make it happen.
Also, for the non Honkai Impact veterans, Silverwolf here is based on Haxor Bunny, which is a battle suit for Bronya in that game.
Hiding something extraordinary with something extraordinary. This is pretty Herta. I assume you know what to do. I mean, you've read the catalog for quite a while.
I've got all the clues we need. The only piece missing is a simple trick. Help me investigate the terminal in this room. Our item might be inside.
Okay, the stage is yours.
Also, well, I'll get to that when we get there. So we're looking for a Stellaron, which is basically very powerful, highly destructive items in the universe that cause great natural disasters and some unnatural.
I can't see the memory storage for this terminal.
This is the monitoring room. They must have deleted the records and made a run for it. Classic.
I also wonder if there's anything I missed in here initially. Because the first time I went through this area, I was playing on mobile, so I might have missed a bunch of details because, you know, smaller screen.
I can see the whole space station on the surveillance screen, but not the Stellaron.
Even if you could, it'd be a trap. Herta doesn't display her collections. Make your way over here then. There's no point in trying to search like this.
So, got a master plan? I'm all ears.
It's a matter of hacking the surveillance system directly.
Ah, I see. Herta's collections aren't in the system, so anything unaffected should be our target.
So Herta here, not Herta, Silverwolf here has a very interesting way of hacking things. She's so proficient, in fact, she can hack reality itself.
Look,
Let's see what's on the computer. Maybe pull up some DOS Doom.
What's this?
I haven't played that in a while.
item number 211, line spot. A simple light deflecting field. It allows an object in its field to pass unnoticed, but if a different item ceases to be obvious, the object gets revealed.
So, Herta hides her collection with something as simple as this?
The simplest method is the hardest to spot. Isn't that our motto?
Yep, secret door. What's inside?
Strange thing number 2.
The data suggests it's just an ordinary hologram, but it has an added layer.
Let's take a look. Don't worry, this place won't be our grave. Interesting. She's a member of the Genius Society, all right.
The Stellaron is up ahead. Let's hurry.
Let's hurry indeed. I want to get to the actual gameplay.
It has its own security system. I guess even for Herta, a Stellaron is no ordinary rarity.
Can you get it?
Of course. Even the genius Herta can't compete with me when it comes to hacking.
Which is something she'll discover to be absolutely wrong.
Good. Then
In a
I'll
side
also
quest.
count on you with the preparation of the receptacle.
The receptacle's ready. Your decision.
And by receptacle, they mean a living human being.
Decision will bring about lots of changes.
He also
Now,
said it must be you who makes it.
Now, in my main account, I went with male Trailblazer, Kylus. For this one, I'm going to go with Stell, the female Trailblazer. And it tells you can't switch after you select, so we're going to go with it.
Want to give her a new name?
Haha, only one person's going to know this reference.
There we go.
Print a human. I wish we had that in real life.
I'll remember you.
Time to get up.
That's a shot.
Oh.
Where am I?
A space station. But that's not important. Listen, you are in a daze right now. You don't know who you are, why you're here, or what you're going to do next. You think I look familiar, but you're not sure if you should trust me.
Oh, I know I can't trust you.
None of that matters. All you need to know is that I'm leaving, and you will be left all alone on this space station. From now on, you needn't think about your past or doubt yourself. Listen, in the near future, you will encounter all kinds of perils and hardships, but you will also have many wonderful experiences. You'll meet companions who will treat you like family and embark on surreal adventures with them. At the end of your journey, all that perplexes you and troubles you will resolve. This is your future that Elio has foreseen. Do you like it?
Sure. Where are you going?
The next stop, to pave the way for the future that is written. It's like weaving brocade. You and I can only add one gold thread each time, but eventually, we will make a gorgeous pattern.
How long do you think you need? According to the script, the Astral Express crew is arriving soon. We should avoid being seen by them.
I know, Silverwolf. Just give me another minute. I must leave now. Don't worry, someone will come and find you very soon. Just go with them. You won't remember a thing except me.
Also, just a second ago when she was kind of scowling at Silverwolf, that's the first time I've ever seen Kafka make a face like that.
When you have a chance to make a choice, make one that you know you won't regret.
Also, I just noticed that little butterfly thing on her vest. There's a lot of things I'm noticing just now with a bigger screen.
Weren't their coordinates sent out from the space station?
Who cares? They're here and alive. Do they look like a mannequin to you?
Weak heartbeat and pulse. March, you better do CPR.
Huh? I've never done it before. Don Hung, you do it.
Mouth to
Wait,
mouth!
stop it. They're awake.
Also, I found out that it's always going to be Dong Hong doing that, regardless of what gender you pick.
Alright. Can you hear me? Do you remember your name?
Oh, shit. I just zoomed past that.
This isn't
I don't
good.
remember my name, is pretty much what she said.
Try harder? I'm sure you can at least remember your name.
Bitch, you didn't even remember yours. My name is Celsius.
Nice to meet you. My name's Don Hung, and this is March 7th.
And we're going to find out why she named herself that pretty soon.
This space station was just attacked by the Antimatter Legion. We came to help with the rescue at the request of lead researcher Asta.
We've heard that name before. The Antimatter Legion?
By the destruction. You're lucky the most dangerous Lord Ravager among them isn't around. Just some nasty minions.
Also, Lord Ravagers are no joke, as we find out much later in the game.
We'll take those invaders out soon. Don't worry.
Lead researcher Asta?
Uh-huh. A petite cutie with pink hair. Madame Herta appointed her to be the acting lead researcher. That girl really needs to step up. I can't believe her own employee doesn't even know her name.
Oh, well, where should I go?
Back to the Master Control Zone. Asta and the other researchers have gathered there.
Plus, that's where we parked the Astral Express. Don't you worry. We'll protect you from the monsters and clear up this mess.
Who are you guys?
Donghong and I are members of the Astral Express crew.
Well, the Express has some dealings with Madame Herta, so we come to visit the space station from time to time.
We just so happened to arrive during this invasion. Of course, as a crew of heroes, we're happy to lend a hand.
So, a lot of you Genshin folks can probably tell March 7th here is a little bit like Paimon, except so much less talking. The Astral Express?
Yeah. You've never seen it? The Express comes here every once in a while.
Also, her character design, or at least her colors, kind of reminds me of Primogems. She's like the living embodiment of currency.
It's a unique train that can travel between the stars with the power of the Trailblaze Eon.
Eons in this universe are essentially gods.
I'll show you once we're back to the Master Control Zone.
Oh, let's go then.
You and March go back together. Arlan from the security department lost contact in the vicinity. I need to find him first.
Oh, all right. You stay safe.
So much less talking. God damn.
Maybe you should bring this. The Legion are rampaging through the space station like a pack of wolves. This trip won't be a walk in the park. It's better if you have something to protect yourself.
And much like Kevin from Honkai Impact, we're going to be taking a baseball bat around and
Just a
whacking people in the
suggestion,
face.
You're safe as long as you stick with me.
I don't trust you. Okay, so now we can open up our character menu. See all of our stats, pretty basic stuff. Every character has a type, and they have a path, which affects their character, essentially their class. So basically, we have right now a destruction, which is a AOE style gameplay. We have preservation, which is a shielder and defender type, and we're going to be getting plenty more later. Like cones we don't have yet. These are essentially weapons. Eidolons, which are pretty much the same as constellations from Genshin. Information, which is just telling you a little bit about the character. You can also hear voice lines. We'll do that later. And that's pretty much it for now, at least for the tutorial. And here we've actually got, I think this is the, not the same room. There's another room like this that's kind of,
Full of fancy little gadgets. Herta's collection. I
An Easter egg
really
room.
don't know why she'd go out of her way to collect them and then leave them here to gather dust.
But there's another room like this that's going to have a very familiar Easter egg, especially to you Genshin players. And one for Honkai players. But we're not quite there yet. I say you Genshin players, even though I also play Genshin. Not as much as this game, but I'm kind of getting back into it.
So these
Hi.
crazy jerks made it all the way here.
You see nothing?
Watch this.
I'm going to hit him from a distance. So you attack enemies to initiate battle, or they'll attack you to initiate battle. And if you hit the enemy with their weak type, you get an advantage in battle. Okay, for now, I'm going to actually show this off. So March's class is preservation, so she's a shielder. Her thing is she can add a shield onto any character in your party.
Stay right there while I give you a present.
And I'm pretty sure they'll discuss it. They'll show this off in the tutorial. Yep, telling us about weakness types. The little white bar above their health is their toughness bar. You hit them with the same type as their weakness, you'll deplete their toughness. And we're going to do blast type, which is their AoE. If you break toughness with their weakness, they'll be afflicted with a special status effect. In Physical's case, it's bleeding, which is a DOT. It says I'm shielded, they did no damage to me. Also, another thing March 7th does, if an enemy attacks somebody she's shielded, she'll counterattack.
You can't run.
She can only get a certain number of those per turn, though.
My turn.
And none of these guys are weak to ice, so I'm going to go ahead and shield
With me
herself.
out here, how can we lose?
Let's go.
And we can actually break him. It'll actually show you how much damage you'll do with your selected attack, if you see there. This will take about half their toughness. In his case, it'll actually break them. Let's go ahead and do that. And when you have an enemy broken, not only do they take a stats effect, but they'll take a lot more damage to their health
Try that again.
from any attack. This pretty much telling you the same thing I just told you before. Hit them with their
Quite the
weakness, and you'll
fighter.
break them. Swing. Okay, can't go up here yet, I don't think. Also, whenever you break an enemy, as you saw, it stops them for a turn. And it can also interrupt any attacks they're charging up. This is definitely helpful for bosses. See, there's stuff growing over there. And that's probably just tell me where I need to
You're
go.
on the central platform to go down to the master control zone. Do you know the way?
Yes, I will show you the way.
I noticed that you're not wearing the space station staff uniform. Do you really work here?
Yes, I work here. Totally.
Feels like you're tricking me.
Nah, why would I ever lie to
Never
you?
mind. I won't ask if you don't want to talk about it. Let's go. I'll take you to the safe zone.
Also, leave my uniform alone. Also, I really like that jacket. I wonder if I could find that online. It is a cool jacket. Get some treasure. And they'll actually tell you on the, if you look on the map here, up there at the top right corner, it'll actually tell you how many treasure chests you've gotten versus how many there are in the area that you're in, which is really nice. And if you happen to have rolled Topaz, her little piggy Numby will actually scope them out for you if you're near them. And this I already explained earlier as well. If you hit them with their weakness on the field, you'll get an advantage in battle. This also will lock onto a character. He'll make everybody attack that character. Yeah, it tells you that you can use her to shield a character that's locked on.
Stay right there while I give you a present.
Let's make it quick.
Yep, and if you look down at their little HP bar down there in the bottom left corner, you'll see like a white outline over the bar. That's their shield. And I'm going to go ahead and use March's ultimate to show that off.
Works sometimes. Check out this awesome move.
Little bunny rabbits. That's a kind of a reference to Amber from Genshin, I think, with the little bunnies. Let's blast them. Also, typically, if you break an enemy with ice weakness with ice, you'll freeze them. But March and some other ice characters, their specials and their ultimates will have a chance to freeze them regardless of their toughness. And it tells you whenever they take damage, their shield gets reduced first.
Let's go.
Typically in team comps, you want to have at least a shielder or a healer, sometimes both, depending on the fight.
You can't run.
Get countered. Yeah, just keep doing it. She's going to keep shooting you.
Try that again.
And let's go ahead and charge your shield. Even though I don't really need to. This is overkill because this fight's pretty much
Let's
over.
make it quick.
And she's going to finish him. Yep.
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
And this tells you pretty much the same exact thing we saw before. We just do that to get those stellar jades, which is the gacha currency. Space anchors. So these are your checkpoints. You go near them, they'll restore your HP for your characters, and they also act as fast travel points. And if you die, you'll warp back to the last one you visited. Pretty standard stuff. Is there anything back here I can pick up? Ah, there is. Get some of that treasure. Alright, to the elevator. I think we get Dong Hung after this cutscene, which is our third party member.
I knew it.
It's broken?
But it wasn't me. The Antimatter Legion must
I didn't say it was you.
Too bad Don Hung's not here. He's like a walking maybe even elevator repair.
I don't know that one.
Where'd you come from?
Whoa! Why are you here? And how did you get here before us?
I took another route to the upper level, and I saw you guys from up there. Arlan is in the control room. He's been injured, but not fatally.
You found him. Will he know what to do about this elevator?
I suppose as the head of the security department, he should know.
Then let's go talk to him.
Yeah. And now we have done hung. And now we get the team setup tutorial. Basically, it's just you pick your party members in what order they are in. It doesn't seem like it matters, but in some cases it actually does. As
March.
some enemies have AoE attacks that can target up to 3 people. You kind of want to set your party so that especially your healers will want to be away from the main targets of your attack, so they're not included in AoE attacks. I could demonstrate that later. This tells us how to level up. Same stuff like in Genshin, you use your talent books to give them experience boosts. Okay, we can't go that way yet. We'll go over this way. And I think he's weak to wind, right? Yes. Okay, so technique are special field abilities you can use with each character. Each character has a different one, and they can have different effects. But you have a limited use of them, and all of your technique points are shared with the party. I forget what hers does, specifically.
Step aside. I have no interest in...
Okay, it just tells me there. Good to know. Not gonna break him. Oh, we are. Never mind. I'm stupid. I'm just gonna shut up. You know what? Let's protect Celsius.
Right there while I give you a present.
Actually, I'm gonna use her ultimate because I haven't seen her version of it.
Rules are made to be broken.
So it pretty much puts her in a charge-up state where it enhances her normal and her skill attack. And for this, we're gonna use the blast one. Nice. Also, ultimates don't count for the character's turn, so they can get off an ultimate on their turn and still be able to act. Some characters can get multiple turns doing this. Sushang is one of them. Some characters' ultimates actually give them an extra turn just using it.
Hey, you're all together?
Also, Arlon here is voiced by Danny Chambers, and if you don't know who that is, if you played Genshin, that is the voice of Nilo.
Yep, we're from the Astral Express.
Oh. Did Madame Herta send you to help?
It's just a coincidence. We came to deliver the rare relic Herta trusted us to find. We didn't expect to arrive during an invasion.
Why is the Antimatter Legion targeting you guys? It seems they just ignored the surface of the planet and came straight to the space station.
I have no idea. The Legion came at a very suspicious time. Almost right after the security system suddenly failed. Lead researcher Asta immediately began to organize the evacuation. I was supposed to cover everyone as they evacuated, but I didn't expect to end up failing in this task.
Don't feel bad, man. I know they super nerfed you since the beta.
Don't be too hard on yourself. Your leg and dominant hand were injured. It was a wise decision to hide here and avoid a head-on encounter with the Legion.
Yeah, most of the staff have been evacuated safely. So right now our highest priority is to return to the Master Control Zone and plan a counterattack. So, do you know how to use the elevator? I couldn't start it.
After the evacuation was complete, the elevators were all shut down to keep the Legion away from the Master Control Zone. Since Lady Asta sent you to look for me, I assume she must have given you the encryption key for accessing the elevator system?
Oh, right. She did give me some sort of card.
March.
You dummy.
But where did I put it?
You lost it?
Here it is.
Okay. You're not a total dummy, just a partial dummy.
Now that we found the key, we should get going. We can use that console over there to unlock the elevator.
But first, adventure. Adventure? No adventure. Yeah, Arlon, it's so sad what they did to him since the beta. He was actually a really powerful character, and then they nerfed the hell out of him. So even at C6, he's not super worth using.
Let's go.
Basically, his gimmick is he's kind of a berserker playstyle.
Hold on. I only activated the elevator on the highest floor. We'll have to go there to use it.
Why? It's so far away.
Because I mustn't give the Legion any chance to reach the master control zone by the elevator. I must ensure the safety of the station staff, so I'll have to trouble you to take a bit of a detour. Apologies.
Huh? You're not coming with us?
My leg is injured. I'd only slow you down. I'll stay here and shut down the elevator once you've made it to the master control zone.
You won't slow us down. And you should be able to shut down the elevators from the master control zone. Right?
Agreed. She and I made it here safely, and now we've also got Don Hung. We're more than enough to protect you. Let us worry
Are
about
we?
the Antimatter Legion. You just follow us and keep yourself alive.
You can use me as a crutch.
You're a nice kid.
Hey.
Thank you.
And now traces, which are essentially the talents from Genshin. Except a little bit deeper. Activating traces gives you boosts. Some characters' abilities will also be enhanced by some of these. For instance, every character's got 3 augments on them, like these. And these will give them special buffs to their playstyle. And then these are their basic actions. Your attack, your ultimate, your skill, and your talent. But as I was saying before, Arlon's playstyle, Berserker style, their big gimmick was they do more damage the less HP they have. Their skill also takes sacrifices some HP, which in turn helps boost their attacks. There's another elevator or anchor. Who's looking at me? You looking at me? Come here. Let me show you what I think of that. Outrange you, bitch.
It's too late to repent.
And I think for now most of the basic tutorials are done.
Watch this!
Let's go.
Ooh, I see a treasure.
Done it without me.
Ah, shut up.
Huh? Finders keepers.
Nope, we can't do that one. We're not cool enough. I guess we're going this way then. You see nothing. Is there anything I'm gonna break you first. Yeah. Okay, he can break her with a normal attack.
Time now.
You have the worst luck running into me.
Break you two, and then do a burst on these guys. Textbook play. Loser, he just died. And screw it, we don't carry skill points between fights unless you're doing a wave fight, which we're not, so.
Let's go.
Got all of our ultimates charged too, that's going to be helpful pretty soon. If I remember right, we have a boss fight coming up. Or a mini boss.
You have the worst. Watch this.
You have the worst, watch this. That's right.
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
Go ahead and hit this, get everybody a little boost in HPs.
The repulsion bridge has been shut down.
Yes, to stall the enemy, more or less.
They could just walk up. Why do you need a bridge? Whatever. They could just walk up that ramp, the pipes and everything. Makes a weird sound when we walk on it. That's pretty cool. Also, keep hitting square to attack. I don't need to do that anymore. Got some stoofs. You, get smacked in the face! And those guys are pretty fast. You have to have a pretty high character speed to outspeed them in a fight. Somebody just came online. I wonder who that could be.
Let's make it quick.
Clemency? Never.
Let's go and finish this. Yeah.
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
Who else wants some? Get a baseball bat to the face.
Hey, these shiny things. Are these light cones? I thought only the Interastral Peace Corporation had rare stuff like this.
No. Light cones are Garden of Recollection technology. They allow you to carry memories around. Very potent enhancement items. I heard the corporation paid a lot for the usage rights, but I've no idea how Herta managed to get hold of one.
They were acquired legitimately. That's all I can say. Take them. They're very useful in combat.
They're basically holographic cards, sort of. And we got a very basic one. Let's go ahead and equip it. So their weapons, they give you basic stats. They also give you special buffs only if the light cone you equip in matches the character's path. As it'll tell you down there. In this case, it increases my attack and skill damage by 20%, I believe. Yes. And you can level them up if you have duplicates. Anything else in here I want to pick up? I'm not going to go super lore heavy on this playthrough. I already did that in my other one. Even though it's not a full playthrough, so I don't know why I use that word. Should be treasure in here somewhere, right? Yes. Give me the treasure. Give me all the stuff. I believe... Oh, another treasure. I will take all of that. See, here's where a bridge is necessary.
We've reached the elevator already?
And there's a big treasure over there.
Monsters?
You just jinxed it, you stupid face. Look at him deflecting a giant bolt. Who do you think you are, Leon Kennedy? And here's our mini-boss fight.
Move carefully.
Activate 2 times speed to experience faster combat.
The time is now.
I won't do that for this fight, but I'll do it for the fights after this, up until the next boss.
With me out here, how can we lose?
Okay, I don't really... I guess we have to. You can look up the, you can look up all your characters or the enemies to see what buffs and everything they have. I believe after you've killed an enemy once, you can see their attack lineup, so you'll know what to expect from enemies and bosses. But for now, I'm going to hit everybody in the face
Rules are made to be broken.
with my baseball bat, because that's what I do. I also don't think he regenerates. I don't think he regenerates his minions whenever they die. I could be wrong. It's been a while since I fought this guy. See if we can't break him. We're not gonna break him before he does his move. Actually, wait. Maybe I might be able to.
The truth of life and death. Revealed.
Oh yeah, we can. All right, let's do it.
This sanctuary is but a vision.
Yep, there we go.
I told ya.
You ain't doing shit. Also, now it's speed up time. Actually, I'll do that next fight. I don't think I need to shield anybody else just yet. Actually, let's see if we can freeze them.
Try hard
That'll buy us an extra turn.
That's awesome move.
Oh no, he resisted it. Well, fuck. Never mind then. Actually, I think the blast does more damage. Oh, I just got donkey kicked in the face. How dare you, sir? We're gonna be doing this again, huh?
See? Never heard of it.
I don't think we're gonna... Yeah, we're not gonna break him before he pulls this off. Luckily, we're shielded, so it doesn't matter. Also, just for that, you're getting a bat to the face.
Rules are made to be broken.
Also, I love that animation. And we're gonna give him the single target one this time.
Just a scratch.
That's an AoE, so it hits the target and then the character to the left and right. Again, the reason why you want your healer far away from your main damage dealers. See if we can't finish this. Nope, just barely. March is just taking all of this. You know what?
Let's go.
I wanted these to the face. Deus Ex Machina, that's an achievement. Or game achievement, not a trophy.
Hey, sore losers! You can't just gang up on us!
I mean, didn't we just do that to them? I want that drone, by the way. I would like to have it.
Why does it always have to get this exciting? Anyway,
Oh, mommy.
at least you're back.
Oh, Himiko, it's so good and depressing to see you at the same time.
March, Dun Hung, you've been through a lot.
Phew, Himiko,
Also,
what's
goddamn does she
taking
look good in this
so
game.
long? That last wave of antimatter legion came at us like a swarm of locusts. Have you ever tried shooting locusts with a bow?
I mean,
wouldn't
I
know
have.
this. My orbital cannon can deal with a whole bunch of enemies at once, but I couldn't just blow up the space station with it. Herta would not like that.
Also, yes, Himiko here owns her own orbital cannon, which she uses in her ultimate.
Are you alright, Arlam? Asta's been worried about you.
I'm fine. A quick patching up will do. Thanks for asking. I'll report the situation to lead researcher Asta immediately. Bye.
Bye. Also love his design.
Nice to meet you. I'm Himiko, navigator of the Astral Express.
In other words, she's in charge of where the express goes.
Yes, March, I know what a navigator is.
March hasn't been any trouble for you along the way, has she?
Well,
Carefully about how you want to reply to that.
in that case, I'd rather not answer.
Huh. Looks like we have two Don Hunks on our team now.
Please leave me out of this.
Look at you all. You've already gotten really close. Come on. Asta's been worried about all of you.
Yeah, we have a trial, Himiko. Look at her, she's beautiful. Okay, there was treasure here somewhere, right? Why do I have a profile? Oh, okay. So you could set, you can go to your profile, you can set your support character, which your friends can use when they're doing, essentially this game's ley lines. Starfaring Companions, I guess, just to show off your favorite characters. You could set other things like your birthday, which characters do note in the game, much like Genshin. We'll get our achievements here, which doing achievements will get you free Stellar Jades. There are a bunch of them. I've gotten a lot. Treasure. I know there's a treasure chest here somewhere, right? That's the wrong button. No, I guess not. Well then, let's go talk to Asta.
Projectile radar tracking normal. Telemetry signal frequency unusually high. Maintain at normal
Everyone, brace yourselves.
So Asta here, I don't remember the voice actress's name, but it's the same voice actress that does Mona in Genshin.
Asta, we're back.
Which is very ironic, as you'll see when I use this character later.
Oh, I'm glad you're all back safe. Arlen just told me about the situation at the storage zone and about his injury. Thank you for all your help. In times of disaster, I realize more and more that the space station's researchers are its most valuable assets. Whilst
Great
we weren't
asset.
prepared for such emergencies, we should have built up our security and combat departments. But on the other hand, the entire crew of the Astral Express seems to be extraordinarily skilled.
Why don't you hire us?
What is the current situation on the space station?
The situation is under control for now.
Damage to our security system was minor. The intruder only managed to alter a small amount of data, so it was easy to fix. The real problem lies with the researchers. They trust Madame Herta wholeheartedly and never thought that the space station would be breached by the Legion. A broken spirit is far worse than a broken body.
Let's go speak with the researchers. Right now, the space station can't afford any more unexpected turns, especially from within. Have you tried contacting Herta?
I sent multiple letters, all met with silence. You know her, Himiko? The space station is but a mere warehouse for followers and rare items. She doesn't really care about it.
I knew it. No matter. I'll also send a letter to Herta and tell her that we've brought the rare item she seeks. At least that might get her attention.
Oh, that would be of great help.
So as you can probably tell, the members of the Genius Society are a bunch of assholes. And surprisingly, Herta is not the biggest one. And this is pretty much the gotcha part of the game. I think they give us a one 4-star for free right here. Hey, Pom Pom! Yeah, we get I think we get Asta for free. Yep. And right now on the current banner we have Dr. Ratio and Kafka. So as a new player, you get a couple of unique things. First off, you get the additional rewards for the standard banner. Basically, when you do up to 300 rolls on this banner, you get to pick a 5-star for free. And I think for this run, I'm going to go with Japard as my chosen one. And then up here, you get this one-time banner where you get discount rolls, and you're guaranteed a 5-star after 50 rolls. Of course, this one's random, you don't get to choose. So luck of the draw there. Yeah. Now I'm going to be going full free-to-play on this account, so I'm not going to be spending any money for Jades or anything. I'm going to be rolling when I get the stuff in-game for it. Actually, I want to check something. Because I think everybody in the PlayStation version, or no, this is on launch. So everybody gets Serval here for free in the mail. And I think we also get 20 free rolls. We get free light cone and some materials. Get a free set of relics. And just a news thing. Which, where am I looking at on time? I'm getting close. So I'm going to go ahead and end this video by using my 20 free rolls.
The researchers in your hands.
And just see what I get, if I get anything cool. And I'm actually going to be using it here because these are discounted. So we'll do a 10 roll. Let's see what happens. And I can tell I didn't get a 5-star for this one. That's okay. Let's see if I can get multiple 4-stars. Alright, that's a light cone. That's a light cone. And another. And another. And another. One more. I'm hoping for a 4-star character. Let's see what happens. Nope, we got a light cone. Which is an okay one. I don't have the character that best benefits from this one yet. So that was an okay roll. Let's do another 10 roll. And no 4-star. I can tell by the music. Hopefully it's a character. If I get Su Shang, that's going to be amazing. Because she's one of my favorite physical damage dealers. Light cone, light cone, light cone. More light cones, and a light cone, and a duplicate Asta. Wonderful. So that was not a good roll. And I don't have enough for another 10 pull. Also, something they added, you can do trials of any of the 5 stars that you can select from. So if you really don't know who to pick, you can try any of them out right now. And you can also get jades for it. And then this will let you decide which one you want when you get your 300 pull. I would try my luck here, but there's no way I'm getting her with whatever free pulls I get before the banner ends, which is in 2 days and 22 hours.
If you have any other questions, you're welcome to come.
Oh, and this tells you about Eidolons when you get a duplicate. Once again, these are like constellations, and we did get a duplicate Asta, so we might as well activate it.
Every star is a miracle.
Nice. She does talk about stars a lot, kind of like a certain other character that the voice actress voices. Don't know who that could be. And we don't have the shop yet, so I can't use any of my roll stuff to get more tickets. But yeah, that's the start to Star Rail. Next time I decide to do this, we're going to be doing some more of the story. I'm going to pretty much try and stick to the main story and I guess companion quests. Side quests I'll be doing off screen because those can get me some jades and some other materials I might need. And of course, any grinding I'm going to definitely need to do, I'll be doing off screen because you probably don't want to see that. But until next time, I'll catch you guys later.